there, Coach Amy Freeze talking to you today from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Very happy to be here on July the 9th, 2012. Hey, I want to talk to you today about injuries, most specifically about plantar fasciitis. I have some plantar fasciitis in my feet. Yep, for a runner, not good news, right? But I just wanted to give you some tips on what has been working really well for me, so hopefully if that's something that you're dealing with, that you can benefit from as well. Real quick, very simple concept of what plantar fasciitis is. The fascia is the outside of your muscles, and what happens with plantar fasciitis, plantar meaning your foot, the bottom of your feet, it gets inflamed and causes pain. So I'm pretty sure that my plantar fasciitis started to flare up because I trained too soon, too fast, too much. So training for a marathon, took my time a little too much, I'll be honest, and added those mileages in there too quickly. I also tried a minimal shoe too fast. I'm impatient. You might be able to identify with that. So I've really learned a lot about taking it slow, listening to my body, and having alternative plans in line. Okay, so with plantar fasciitis, it's incredibly painful to run. I can run, but I have decided to take a step back, as I recommend for you. Now, there are 4 things in particular that I've done that have really worked well. First and foremost, I found a chiropractor that is fantastic. Dr. Miller is in West Dallas, and she's just great. She's great. I like her a lot as a person, but she knows her stuff. She comes from an athletic background, so she does a lot of muscle work with me. Active release is what works really well with my foot. She goes in and beats the hell out of my foot, to tell you the truth. And it really hurts, but it's incredibly effective because we're moving out all of that scar tissue, anything that's being held in there, so we let those muscles open up, get the tendons loose too. Second, this handball. Thanks, Dave Jesse. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It does have some give to it, and what this does is I take it in the bottom of my foot and I roll it up and I roll it down, I roll it side to side, so I'm able to get all the way in there, up into the bones in the top of my foot, from the bottom of my foot, but they get tied up on top, so this helps very, very much. I probably roll my foot out at least once, if not twice a day. Third, sleep and water. I'm going to put those 2 things together because those are really hard for a lot of people to do. 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Man, I get it, dude. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning the majority of the days. So I have to work my time back to say, okay, I want to get 7 hours of sleep tonight. When do I need to go to bed? When do I need to start brushing my teeth? So that's key. We've got to give our bodies time to sleep. Water. I drink as much water as I can. I also make sure that I have some good electrolytes, the magnesium, sodium, calcium, potassium, plus some others. So to make sure that the water is not only in my bloodstream, but then I'm giving it those electrolytes, those minerals to get into my cells so that my body works the way it's supposed to. Lastly, nutrition. Oh yes, I'm a sports nutrition coach, so we've got to talk nutrition. So with my injury, and if you have an injury, this is the perfect time to focus on nutrition. Eating as clean as you possibly can, and there is no perfect, by the way, keep that in mind, but eating your whole grains, your vegetables, your fruits, again, your water, your proteins, whether it's animal or vegetable, really focusing on as clean as you can, okay? So again, make sure you find a good health professional that can help you. If you're up for that, take this handball, roll it out on the bottom of your foot. Sleep 7 to 8 hours, lots of water and your electrolytes, and nutrition. Nutrition is key because if you can't get a lot of running in there and you're used to doing something like that, we've got to really fall back and have something in line to pick up that slack. So again, thanks so much for listening. I hope that you are doing well, and with those injuries too, give yourself some time to heal. Give yourself some time to heal. Rest is very important. If you have any questions, want to share your story with me, I would love to hear from you. Again, this is Coach Amy Freeze in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You can check me out on Facebook, on Twitter, and on my website, which is www.fit4ebody.com. Thanks again for checking in. Have fun, rest up those injuries, and eat clean. We'll talk to you again soon. Take care.